I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for inviting me to participate in the Special Agro-Industrial Processing Zones Program, SAPZ, launch ceremony. I would also like to thank the African Development Bank for taking the lead in designing this program, which is important not only for Nigeria, but also for other Islamic Development Bank Group member countries. Special thanks also go to IFAD and the other partners in the SAPZ program for joining this strong partnership. Finally, I appreciate the program's beneficiary states, particularly Kano, Kawara, and the Federal Capital Territory. Ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria is a major shareholder of the Islamic Development Bank. Since the first Islamic Development Bank operation was approved in March 1990, the Islamic Development Bank Group commitments in project financing and other development activities in Nigeria have exceeded $1.8 billion, covering every geographical zone of the country. Our involvement in Nigeria has focused on various sectors, especially agriculture, the backbone of most of the Islamic Development Bank member countries' economies. Currently, the bank has a rich pipeline of projects for Nigeria. Consultation is ongoing with the Federal Ministry of Finance, Budget, and National Planning for undertaking the Islamic Development Bank member country partnership strategy for Nigeria for 2023. Let me emphasize the importance of agriculture for the Nigerian economy. This sector is the second largest contributor to GDP after oil. 81 million, that's 88% of the country's 92.4 million hectares are arable lands. To take full advantage of these opportunities, the government of Nigeria has initiated many programs, with SAPZ being the most innovative. The Islamic Development Bank is proud to be part of this initiative to support Nigeria's inclusive and sustainable agro-industrial development. Ladies and gentlemen, COVID-19 has already impacted hundreds of millions of people, including up to 300 million in sub-Saharan Africa alone. In addition, the pandemic, which has caused economic lockdowns, took a toll on Nigerian and farmers, further exacerbating an already fragile system. Most recently, the conflict in Eastern Europe has brought about a significant negative impact on a global scale, destabilizing food security and disrupting international trade and financial markets, among other things. With the disruption of supplies arising from the war, Africa now faces a shortage of at least 30 million metric tons of food imports from Russia and Ukraine, especially wheat, maize, and soybeans. Therefore, urgent actions are needed to prevent a food crisis in Africa. The Islamic Development Bank is concerned by the impact of the crisis on its member states, including Nigeria. To help member countries cope with this new challenge, the bank approved in last July, a food security response program worth $10.5 billion. Nigeria will be among the first countries to benefit from this program. The Islamic Development Bank Regional Hub of Abuja team is working on the second phase of the National Program for Food Security project to be approved before the end of this year for an estimated $30 million. There is also a discussion with the authorities concerned on a $200 million food security program to deliver short, medium, and long-term responses. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to reiterate the Islamic Development Bank Group's firm commitment to supporting Nigeria in achieving its developmental aspirations and implementing its future national development plans. At the same time, I look forward to more collaboration with the African Development Bank, IFAD, and other development partners in designing and implementing projects that ensure timely and effective global response to food security and other social challenges facing Islamic Development Bank member countries. I take this opportunity to commend the effective leadership of the African Development Bank Director General for Nigeria Country Department, who is instrumental in strengthening our partnership with the African Development Bank in the country. Finally, I am confident that Nigeria will efficiently implement this ambitious program under the capable leadership of the ministries and states concerned. SAPZ will boost food production, reduce food price inflation, and transform the agriculture sector while assuring food security and creating jobs. I pray that Allah, the Almighty, blesses our endeavors toward realizing further progress and prosperity for the people of our member countries. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.